Hello again. Welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you've watched me, hello. I do a video every week. The idea originally was to try and do one every 2 weeks. The main essence really of this was to practice speaking in front of a camera because I've never really liked it. I'm kind of getting more comfortable with it actually. I mean, I've been doing it all year now. So as I say on every video, practice this yourself. Again, the idea is to try and develop a skill in and of itself, or in and of yourself. Do it by yourself. You don't have to upload it. If you want to upload it onto YouTube, see whether anyone watches it. Again, as I say on most of these videos, I do this for me so that I can look back on these videos in 6 months' time and go, oh, okay, I've improved, or I've become more comfortable, or I've been able to speak without a script more fluidly. And that's really why I want to do these videos. And I guess this is really to partly charter my personal development, side hustle, reflections on midlife, as it were. And so, again, if you're interested in following this journey or to try this yourself, feel free to subscribe, comment below. Again, this is all about trying to take back, well, not even take back, trying to be part and parcel of the digital world, the YouTube world, the world that a lot of people effectively think is owned by Gen Z and millennials. I'm so far beyond Gen Z world is crazy. But I do think we can all benefit from trying to try this out, because at the end of the day, the world is going to keep on moving on. And if we want to stay relevant in our careers, if we want to be able to monetize beyond just our jobs, we've got to embrace some of these technologies. We're all having to run harder to stand still. We can't just wait for life to happen to us. So this, for me, is a way in which I try to train myself in terms of YouTube, I guess, so that I can still be relevant in other parts of my work life. So just for some context, if you haven't watched me before, I'm an expat. I live abroad. Let me do a quick show you side. It's raining again. I think last week when I recorded, it was also raining. So I live in Hong Kong. Yeah. And I live in a very large, actually I'm only on the 11th floor, but yeah, check out the grounds. Anyway, so context is everything. And I'm, yes, as I said, I'm living in Hong Kong, so I also have my work in the background. Let me just get rid of some of that. Okay, so what was I going to say? Yes, okay, so we are coming up to Christmas. Yippee! Really, a month and a half to go, and I should be sprinting to the end of this year. That's my goal, to actually be. I don't mind New Year's resolutions. I actually think having them is healthy, even if we don't actually achieve anything. It's a reset. It's a focus. It's something in our mind that we want to kind of bring together. So, but I want to kind of have a rolling start into the new year, so that I end this year. Sorry, there was a fly there. I end this year well, and I start the new year better. That's my goal. I've been trying different side hustle areas, Amazon merch. So for those who don't know, it's a way in which you can create t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, peripherals, basically print on demand. You provide the designs, they print it, they ship it, etc. And I've been thinking for years about trying to target the Christmas market in terms of the marketplace of Christmas. And today, this year, I thought, you know what, just go for it. So I've been loading up lots of designs. Haven't made any sales yet, but again, the next stage is for me to improve my marketing, to learn how to market, improve my keywords, etc., etc. So this, again, the side hustle dynamic is obviously partly about money, but it's also about personal development. It's about me learning how to do things in a way that's going to be positive for me in the future. So yeah, so I've been working on Amazon merch. I have done a novella, i.e. a short novel, with the help of AI. Again, trying out a few new things rather than handwrite. I think I can write okay, but I don't plan to write 10,000 words or whatever with my own thought process. I'm just testing a theory I have and to see whether it'll pan out. So the novella, the Amazon merch, I also write on the platform Medium. That's actually gone quite quiet in terms of monetization, only making a few dollars per month on that. I'm not writing as actively, to be fair, but the framework of monetization has changed there quite a lot. So yeah, I've got to think about how to build out other income streams around writing next year. But I have some bigger long-term goals. These are just kind of pet projects at the moment. But another long-term goal is really to target a product and service around midlife individuals looking for guidance around career and finance, personal finance. I guess my background is in finance, and also I trained as a career coach and was a professional resume writer. So my idea is to pull this all together, create products around that. That will be more into the new year, but I want to test some things out for the rest of this year. And I think we all need to dabble. There's no kind of right way to live life. There's certain things that we should all consistently try and do. Be kind, don't murder your next door neighbor, the obvious stuff. But I think we can all adopt certain mental models of how to better exist in this current world. What I mean by that is there are many gurus, thought leaders, influencers, gurus, call it what you will, online, and we all, to some extent, follow what they're saying. None of them are actually telling the truth, and in terms of they are a perspective on life. They are a way of approaching existence, if you will. Whether you're talking about Simon Sinek's starting with why, or Bill Perkins' Die with Zero, or etc. The Stoics, all these are great ideas and concepts. Are they scientifically hardwired to be the truth? Not necessarily. A lot of the concepts are valid, but they aren't necessarily truth. But we all need to adopt some of these principles in a way that we want to live our lives in a way that is aligned with our principles, our belief systems, and so on and so forth. So I want to be more aligned with certain mental models as I go into next year, which will help, I guess, with motivation, willpower, structure, discipline, and so on. But I think we all have to adopt some belief system. Otherwise, you just find yourself pulled and pushed in different directions. That again, but that's my perspective, that's my view. You don't have to believe that. You just have to kind of come up with whatever works best for you on that front. And so again, it's another video, another 10 minutes of practice. I think we should all put in the reps, We should all keep moving forward. Otherwise, the world, the world will pass us by. AI will take over our worlds. I guess the reality about AI, and we can go on about AI forever, but the one thing AI can't do is take your personal story, or at least you have a personal story which will sell you, or sell your product, your service, your being in the job arena. You have a personal story that AI can't replicate. Sure, it can replicate how you do a job. It can write probably better than most of us can write. It can automate, but it can't tell your truth about how you grew up, who your influences were, how you emotionally connected with your first partner, etc., etc. So think about how you can incorporate your personal story in the way you want to express yourself, whether it is on a video like this, whether it is in creating a product, whether it's just trying to stay relevant in this crazy world that we're in. Always think about your personal story, how it's taking you to where you are now, and how hopefully it will take you to the next level. Okay, I think that's all I've got for today. Yeah, until next time. And if you want to find out more about this journey, subscribe and or leave a comment, and see you on the next one. Cheers.